taking a picture of you.
2, 1.
Yes. Feeling good today.
Feeling good.
Feeling great. Feeling good, feeling great. We got a big show planned today. Lots of fun stuff. Except no one is here yet. And we are now a live show. You know, a few months. I forgot this at their clock. A few months ago, we decided to go live because we live stream. So it's not like we can willy nilly wait. We got hundreds of thousands of people.
It's 3.
It's time to go. Nikki Boyer's here.
Hi, everyone.
Great for that. CJ sits in his chair. Hi. Oh, look who's coming in right now.
Hi.
Hi. Mark is here. And you know what? I'm not even mad at you because you were here earlier, just in the bathroom.
Yeah.
What number were you going?
I was just doing the number 1.
Just a number 1. Just a number 1. So here's the deal. I have prayed for a long time to create and connect. That's why I say I created this podcast, right? It's because I want to just create all the time. People, Mark putting his mic on, that jiggle jaggle you hear, and so no worries, honey. I'm going to wait till you're done.
Are you serious?
You could have heard. Are you good now?
I'm good. Sorry about that.
Okay, so Mark is there. Now, listen, I always wanted to create and connect with the podcast. That's what I've always really want to do. And what I live for is when people create back.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Some of our active listeners have created songs, right? Some of our friends and family have created songs.
Yep.
Jackie Beat is one of those people. Jackie Beat will be here today on the show. Yeah. Jackie Beat was supposed to be on time. It was not on time. That's okay.
She sounded really apologetic. There.
Totally.
I was being facetious.
You know, I love when the listeners create stuff. You remember last week we had Dr. Top?
Yeah.
Dr. Top. Remember that?
Yep.
Dr. Top?
Yep.
Dr. Top.
Thank you, Lance Bass. Well, a listener on the program reached around, and said, I'd love to be Dr. Bottom. So on the program today, we will be having, for the first time, we'll be talking to this listener wait till you see these Instagram photos of this listener. I know him very well just from his naked body on Instagram all the time. Yeah, you'll love this.
I love a fat ass.
You can put nudity on Instagram?
Well, no penises, but butts and bodies and everything like that. But no boobs, I don't know, Mark. But I'll tell you this, his whole body's on there. The point is this. The point is we have created, and now we're connecting. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
We've created, and now we're connecting. I'm doing a theme with my, listen, created, and now connecting. So, and that is the whole goal. So
he's rubbing his hands together for creating and tapping his fingers for connecting.
And I'm telling you this, that's the whole point, is to connect, you guys.
Yeah.
And we're doing it today.
Changing lives.
Oh, and I also have a good idea for a wedding menu. I'll tell you about that. I've been sitting on for a minute, and I can't get it out of my head. It's the best idea. I cannot believe anyone's never done it. And it doesn't just need to be a wedding. It can be any celebration.
Okay.
Kiss, straight talk on 3. 1, 2, 3. Straight
talk!
He's the gay best friend you wish you had and know you need.
This is tough love, honey.
Now, here he is, Ross Mathews.
Give me some straight talk, and hold the sugar, please. Straight talk, sounds pretty sweet to me. Don't talk to me in circles.
Mumbo jumbo jive.
Hi, everybody. And welcome to the program. What a beautiful program we have for you today. Nikki's here.
Hi,
CJ's
everyone.
here. Mark is here.
Hello.
Willie is on my face. He's also here. Hi, Willie.
Hi, by the way, no nipple for women on Instagram.
Thank
good to
you.
know.
So whole
Thank
boob,
you.
but no nipple.
What about a male?
Side boob.
Male nipple's okay. That's why Chrissy Teigen's big thing is free the nipple.
Understood.
Got it.
Thank you, Willie. Okay, so so much to get to. Like I told you, let's see. Jackie's going to be here. Let me call Jackie and put her on speaker and just see if she's going to be here. Just give me a second.
I bet Jackie's going to have some Dr. Bottom questions.
What? Wait,
What?
Jackie, hang up the phone.
Oh, Jackie's brought some
Jackie,
booze.
welcome to the program.
Jackie brought
Jackie
booze.
Beat. Jackie, you're going to sit right over there. We've got the beat. Jackie Beat. Thank
Sorry
you.
I'm late, but I walked in with a bottle of tequila.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
You
that's
put-
okay.
That's fine. We'll take that over here. You
Yep.
put your headset on, honey. And take your bag off. Get settled. There you go.
For those of you that don't know, Jackie Beat carries around a bag with a picture of Jackie Beat on it.
Okay. Put your headset on, darling.
I am going to.
Okay.
You're starting already.
Hi.
I know I'm late. I'm sorry.
No, and you know what?
There's a lot of things we could talk about.
It never bugs me when people are late,
Look at
so
those
don't you worry
glasses.
about it one bit. We got the beat. We've got the beat.
Hi.
Yeah.
Shouldn't I be able to hear
Jackie
myself a little better than this?
Can you not hear yourself?
Not good enough.
Is that good? I'm just in your volume
It doesn't
here.
matter.
We'll fix it during the break. How about that?
I just don't want to yell.
I
No,
can
you're
hear too
good.
much of myself.
You're so good, honey. Listen, I am so happy you are here, Jackie. You are a beloved member of the Straight Talk family. Thank you so much for being
And the
here.
gay
Beloved?
community.
Really?
Beloved, absolutely.
Beloved?
Absolutely beloved. Are you
wow.
nuts? Are you absolutely nuts? Jackie's written some of the most successful songs.
The most successful.
No. Have a choice. Give it to us live, Jackie. This is mandatory kisses.
Yes, I know how scary this is.
I don't know the words.
When you hear my voice.
Hear my voice.
Singing.
Singing.
Mandatory kisses. You remember Jackie wrote this song?
Yeah.
It rose nearly the top of the charts.
Nearly the top.
Nearly
That's
the
your
top.
screen name, right? On Grindr.
But of course, it was never dethroned the. Yes.
It's just stupid. There's not even any fucking music. Can I say fuck?
Yeah, you can. Oh, do you want music? Everyone, listen. You want music for this?
Mother's milk from her teeth.
Shh, listen.
On my knees for her
Jackie's
teeth.
brain's gonna explode.
Mark, what part of listen do you not understand? This is art, and you're shitting on it. Do not shit on my art. Listen.
Shark.
It's an art of shit.
Do you need to leave?
Already? You guys, it's 3:07.
Already.
What happened?
3:07.
Just.
Mother's milk from her teat. On my knees for her teat. On my knees, mother's milk.
Yeah.
Makes my ears hurt.
Mark, could you get through it one time? I'm going to keep playing it until you get through it without talking. I'm trying to share art with my art friend.
I'm trying to save your art friend.
Jackie B, I'm so happy you're here.
I'm glad to be here.
Now you brought tequila.
Oh my God, listen to that.
Yeah, that's
Proud.
called, you're not used to that. That's called a plus. You brought
Yeah.
tequila. So tell me about this tequila that you brought.
Well, you guys, this tequila is called La Gratona tequila, and it's a reposado. I don't know what that means. I don't drink, but all the friends that I'm an investor in it.
I know you are.
And thank you. Thank you,
That's
Nikki. Nikki
amazing.
said, whoa, because she didn't know.
impressive.
So I'm going to be sharing things that maybe you know today, Ross, but other people don't know.
So you
Like the
brought-
audience.
It is absolutely delicious. Okay, what is this version?
It's like a free karaoke
I used to
version.
sing this, you guys, and
Sing
then
it
instead
away.
of tequila, I'd be iced tea. No, anyway, so I want you to know that it's all my friends who do drink. I'm like, hey, you have to try this new tequila. And they kind of make a face like, okay, yeah, I'm sure it's really good. And then later they're like, oh my God, it is so good.
Do you guys want a shot of tequila?
Yes.
So at the break, we'll get a cup and we'll do a
Yeah.
taste test of La Gratona tequila, which I'm holding here, and it's a beautiful bottle, and it's available. What's the website, the social media for the product?
I think it's just La Gratona everywhere, maybe La Gratona tequila. Here's the thing, it's made in Mexico by all women.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Beautiful.
It's actually a really cool bottle for those people that aren't watching. It's a clear glass bottle. It doesn't have a label. The label's etched into the bottle. So
Great. It's
if you look,
beautiful.
it's really
Jackie,
nice.
and we're happy you're here because we're going to be doing a Jackie Beat press conference coming up, okay? Where people can ask you anything. We'll open the phone line so people can call in and ask you anything. Nothing's off limits, is it?
Absolutely nothing.
We do have to check in with Mark, who was not here last week. Mark, how's the move going? You're in the middle of the move. How is it
Middle of the
going?
move. It's going.
How many boxes are left? 1 or 2?
Oh, a shit ton.
Okay. Also, you've been complaining about your weight. I know this is day 2 of a diet for you,
Yeah.
so...
Well, it's Tuesday. Tuesday's always day 2 of a diet.
Yes.
Well, Ross knows me too. When I say I'm gonna do it, I mean
Yeah, you're in.
Yeah.
So how are you doing?
I started yesterday at 231.6. Today, 229.4.
Yes,
So
Mark.
it's just the water weight
That
coming
means
off the
nothing.
first.
It's 2 pounds. 2 pounds. That's an
It's-
accomplishment.
Whatever, I'm fat.
Stop it, Jackie.
I love Jackie.
You are
But-
not fat. What?
Can we get dirty?
Yeah, go.
I told you, I've lately, when I'm in drag, I'm just being shameless now, and I just remind the audience, guys in the audience, that nobody sucks cock like a fat girl. And I take it a step further.
That's
A
true,
fat-
by the way.
A fat girl who has a cock and knows how to
then.
treat one. So anyway, I just want to put that out there in case anyone is blind in one eye and really hard up for head.
Let me
It got really dirty.
let me run this by you. You are, and we have talked about how you're ready. You're in the mood. You're horny. You're looking, right? So, because I think it's good to put this out there, like this, you should let people know that if you are single and looking and open and feeling sexual. I understand there are times when you're not, right? But you're feeling that
The
way.
last 20 years.
Okay, yeah. So, but you're ready for it, Jack. And you need to put that out. You need to tell the universe and you need to tell the people in the universe that you're ready for it.
Fuck me. Just kidding. That is really a little dirtier than usual. I know that this show likes to dance around, the dirty, it gets dirty adjacent, but I'm being really bad. I'm just
dirty last
okay.
week.
I don't listen. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I was like,
Not a fan. Anyway. You know what? There's something I would like to mention, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't.
Above and beyond the tequila, Sherry Vine and I are doing a special show at the Renberg Theater on Sunday, March 26th. It's called Battle of the Bitches, and it's
What city is this in?
This is in, I believe, Hollywood, California.
Okay, great.
And it benefits homeless LGBTQ youth.
nice.
Oh,
That's good.
And we're celebrating our 25 years of friendship.
Jackie B, give the dates one more time and give them an address they can get tickets.
Yeah, they can go to Eventbrite, and Bright is spelled like, Trump would spell it, B-R-I-T-E. Eventbrite.com, Battle of the Bitches,
Okay.
Jackie Beat, Sherry Vine,
And those
Sunday,
dates?
March 26th.
Sunday,
Yeah.
March. I'm writing
It's
this
going to be
March
so fun, you guys.
26. I'm writing
We
it
we
down.
pick topics out of a hat,
Great.
and it'll be like politics
Great.
or sex, and then I sing a song and Sherry sings a song.
Nice.
It's really
Good.
fun. Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at my list of things to get to. Can I get to this at the very top? I want to lead with the most important story. I was going to save it for later, but it's been on my list of things to talk about, and it's killing me that I can't get to it. We have so much to get to. Dr. Bottom, we may do a kiss, kiss, and tell. There's so many things to get to.
Is this something? Is this the?
It's an idea that I had, and I can't stop thinking about it, and I kind of want help from everybody.
Okay. Well, then let's do it.
Okay.
Is there a song to go with it?
No.
Oh, then I don't want to hear it.
I had the idea. Someone was talking about a wedding they were going to, and I was like, well, what kind of food is going to be at the wedding? And of course, they didn't know because they hadn't gone to the wedding yet. And then I started thinking about what kind of wedding I would have at my food. And then I locked in on this answer, and I actually am glad I waited to bring it up, Jackie, because I feel like you're going to contribute a ton to this conversation. But it is the best idea Ross Mathews, have ever had.
That's a
Wait a
statement.
minute. Better than the Dorito tacos?
That was my idea.
That
Taco
was,
Bell
and they
stole it
stole
for
it.
me.
Yeah.
I have the tweet that proves it. I tweeted, "Hey, this is a year and a half before they started making it." I go,
Yeah.
"Hey, Taco Bell, you need to make it at Doritos Taco Shell." And then suddenly they made it, and who got the credit? Not Ross Mathews. Not me.
Did
So
you
this is-
even get like coupons for
Nothing.
free ones?
Nothing. And you know what? Unless they want to be a sponsor, I don't eat them. I don't eat that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want to taste what my mind created, but my mouth never
Never
got
got
to.
it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Right.
You understand? Like I made that.
Yeah.
You don't
So-
think maybe one other person in the world could have had that same
I didn't-
idea?
I didn't bring it up. Through therapy, I've gotten over it. Jackie B got it up. I brought it up. But I got to tell you this.
Jackie B got it up.
This
funny.
This idea.
That's a first.
This idea could rival that idea, and I want
Okay,
you guys to sit
I'm
with
dying.
me.
Tell me.
Okay, just and not in terms of it being revolutionary, because revolutionary. It's just in terms of like, I want that. So imagine you go to a wedding, a bat mitzvah, a bar mitzvah, just a celebration of any sort, okay? And what they have for you is a big buffet table, okay? You with me?
Yes.
You walk and you smell something delicious, and you're starving. But you don't want a full meal. You kind of want like a past app, but you want to be in charge.
Right.
Mark, you're typing. Close your computer. I need you to close your computer while I tell this story.
I need you to close your computer and open
your mind. Thank you. So you walk in. Mark, what did I just say?
You walk at a buffet.
Recap.
You walk in and it takes over your.
You smell something delicious and it's not the DJ.
No, he's so horny. So you walk in. You're in the mood for not Mark. You're in the mood for not in the mood for a.
Not in the mood for large things. You want small bites. I was listening to you.
Great,
Jesus.
Good.
Just doing your work for
okay, Mark. Open your computer. Start typing again. So you have a whole table of nothing but. Now I need you to stay with me. Don't judge until I get to the end of the sentence. With nothing but just piles and piles of chicken fingers. Okay? And so you have the fried one, tons of those. And then there's even some of those baked naked ones, which is bacon, so if you're being healthy, right? Mm-hmm. So you're thinking, okay, that sounds good, but where's the genius part of it?
Jesus.
The sauces. So there's every sauce you could think of over to the side.
Okay.
I'm talking, and so what I need, I'm barbecue, of course.
Right.
Ranch. Hot wing sauce.
Honey mustard.
Honey. How about this? Thousand Island. A tartar sauce. A tartar sauce. Mm-hmm. Right?
Tartar sauce.
A tartar sauce and a sugar wing. I would stand by it. So imagine, see, now you're sitting with it going like, okay, that sounds okay. But imagine on your plate you got what, 12, 16 chicken strips, right?
Jesus, okay.
36.
Okay. And then every sauce you can imagine. Mm-hmm. And you can go back for as many chicken strips as you want. Okay. You understand? Are you catching up with me yet?
Okay. But you started with chicken wings.
No, I said chicken strips.
Okay, we'll play back the tape.
Did I say chicken wings? No, I would never say
chicken finger. Chicken fingers.
Okay.
Chicken fingers.
Because boneless, deep fried, delicious, breaded. Okay.
Chicken fingers.
I'm in.
I'm not saying chicken. I don't eat meat on the bone.
Nacho cheese.
Oh my God, nacho cheese. This is beautiful. Okay, so why don't we go around and see if there's can anyone say any other sauces that might be
Chipotle mayo.
You gotta have some kind of buffalo.
Aioli, that would be the hot sauce that I said.
Maybe a ginger, Asian, delicious sesame.
Yeah.
Oh, like an Asian, almost you would dip a pot sticker in.
You could have an orange glaze, so it's like essentially orange
like
chicken from Panda Express.
Mango habanero.
A mango habanero.
A wasabi or horseradish.
A wasabi or horseradish. Can we get those phone lines open? The number's 213-973 Ross. 213-973-7677. Do you know?
You ever been to Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yes, beautiful, but they don't have. Yes, of course I've been to Buffalo Wild Wings, but they don't have all these sauces, Mark. Do they serve you tartar sauce for your chicken strip?
They have a lot of sauces.
Do they have? I'm gonna throw this fucking pen at you.
No, that's mine.
What about, now this is an underrated sauce, the French dressing. A French dressing.
Okay,
Have you had that red French dressing?
Like Catalina.
It's like a Catalina. Yeah,
Okay.
Just put on a Reuben.
Well, I'm gonna. You know what?
No, that's 1,000.
My brain
That's 1,000.
is saying, this is an okay idea. It's okay. But I'm salivating, so therefore I'm all in.
I understand that. See, you're like, okay, what's the big deal? But as I sit and think about this, which I've done for hours, we have a caller on the line.
Oh my
Caller,
God.
please tell me a sauce we haven't named yet. Caller, are you there?
Hello?
Hello? Yes, this is important. Please give me a
Hi.
sauce. Hello?
Thanks for taking my call.
Of course. Are you into my chicken finger bar idea or not?
You know, I really like your chicken bob idea. I really want to start by telling you guys that I'm formerly a white man. I'm now a black trans.
That's a chicken finger.
Okay.
So what now? Say this. You're what now?
So I really like your chicken finger idea.
Okay.
CJ.
I might be able to get it funded, actually.
Can I ask you a question? Could you contribute a sauce idea? That's what we're looking for now, is sauce ideas for the chicken finger
Get
bar.
saucy on us.
Oh, there's nothing better than creamy semen.
All right.
Okay, I think it's.
We're gonna,
I think it's your logo would be just one chicken finger standing up, and you would call it "Cluck You."
Beautiful, beautiful. Actually, that's where you go to study how to make a chicken finger bar. You go to Cluck You.
Yep.
Yes, the caller on the phone. Are they there? Did we lose
They
them?
just hung up.
Oh, God darn it.
I'd like to say something. I have no problem with vulgarities and adult humor, but I think that guy could have done better than that. That was cheap, and I
like
think
the
your
Marco
fans are better
collars.
than that.
I also think there's no excuse for ruining a perfectly good chicken finger.
Now I'm not hungry.
All right, darling, yes, phone call. We have a phone call there.
It's an unknown number. I believe it's the same person.
Let's try. This
Okay.
could be fun. Let's see where we go. Hello, caller. Are you there?
Hi.
Hi.
yeah.
Are you the same person who just called us
Yeah,
and recommended we
different voice.
dip a chicken finger in semen?
No.
You are back in our favor because of that stupid answer. Did you really call to talk about chicken fingers, or something else on your mind? I'm going to give you the floor here because I'm interested.
So, you said that we could talk about almost anything on your show, right?
Yeah.
Just about everything. We are not to the Jackie B press conference yet, but if you want to ask one open question, I can't guarantee an answer, but you are our last open question before we go to break. Go.
I was wondering if you, sort of have ever played with the idea that homosexuality is a mental disorder.
Okay. You know what we're going to do is we're going to go to break, and we're going to bless your heart, and I hope you get so much love in your life, darling.
I hope he doesn't.
No, I hope you get love in your
I hope
life.
people realize what a fucking asshole he is and what an ignorant fool he is. And he just wants attention.
Yeah.
So in this era of Trump, enjoy it.
God bless.
God bless, which
I-
of course means fuck you and Ross.
But it's our. Hey, guess what? By the way,
What?
We've had so much love on our show. You know we're getting bigger when we start getting some haters.
That's true.
Oh,
great
you ain't
news.
nothing until you get
This is
some
a good
hate.
moment.
Yes.
I thought of a dipping sauce.
Go.
What?
Okay, this is even more
I
important.
have
Go.
one too. I have one
You
too.
guys.
Yeah.
What?
Gravy.
Oh!
Gravy.
Hey, what about chocolate?
No, stop right now. Don't,
Gravy.
Mark, you don't go anywhere from gravy.
wait,
No,
Gravy.
wait.
No.
Chocolate. then you
Mole
have-
sauce. Yes.
Mole, yes.
But
I'm
maybe
here for mole.
chocolate, because then you have a sweet and
No,
savory.
I have to
Sriracha.
tell you,
Gravy is
right
amazing.
now, the winning suggestion is, you guys, what about gravy? You can't top that.
The Jackie Beats story.
You can't top that, which is my perfect segue to Dr. Bottom is coming up on the program next. We are going to be Dr. Bottom's in the house. He makes house calls, and we're going to be talking. We're going to meet a listener you've never met before, named Dr. Bottom, who, after listening to the segment Dr. Top from CJ last week, came and said, I volunteer to answer the questions that CJ
right.
couldn't.
Well, I hope we're going deep.
This is an exclusive. CJ, thank you so much for being Dr. Top. We have the exclusive with Dr. Bottom, and we're sending love to everyone, even those people who are confused and sad in their hearts.
Right?
We'll be right back.
She ain't real. She ain't gonna be able to love you like I will. She is a stranger. You and I have history, or don't you remember? Sure, she's got it all. But baby, is that really what you want? Bless your soul, you got your head in the clouds. You made a fool out of you, and boy, she's bringing you down. She made your heart melt, but you're cold to the core. Now rumor has it she ain't got your love anymore. Rumor has it. She is half your age, but I'm guessing that's the reason that you stayed. I heard you've been missing me. You've been telling people things you shouldn't be. Like when we creep out, she ain't around. Haven't you heard the rumors? Just let your soul, you got your head in the clouds. You made a fool out of me, and boy, you're bringing me down. You made my heart melt, yeah, I'm cold to the core. But rumor has it I'm the one you're leaving her for. Rumor has it.
He's the gay best friend you wish you had, and now back to Straight Talk. Now, back to Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
Yes, welcome back to the program. So Jackie Beat is here, legendary drag queen, iconic performer of stage and screen in that one Mexican restaurant's basement. It's so great to have you here, darling. Writer. Let's brag about who you've written for, Jackie Beat.
Oh, well, I can't remember. Joan Rivers, Roseanne Barr,
Yeesh.
Cassandra Elvira
Yeesh.
Peterson.
Yeesh.
You. I've written for Sandra Bernhardt.
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
I wrote a special song that Roseanne and Rosie O'Donnell sang at Lincoln Center.
Wow.
And I've written for a lot of drag queens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have to ask you a question because RuPaul's Drag Race comes back on March 24th on VH1.
What is it?
I love, I get to be a judge on that show. I love doing it. What's your relationship with all the queens on that show? I see you and Alaska are friends, and you and Bob are friends.
Well,
and you and
I hope this doesn't sound egotistical.
Okay. Because you've been in this for 25 years. You've been doing
over
drag.
25 years.
Over 25 years.
Again, there's no way to say this without it sounding egotistical. I'm very proud that Bianca, Alaska, Bob the drag queen, like so many of them,
yes,
like in interviews, say that I'm their favorite drag queen, I'm their biggest inspiration, I'm the reason they do drag. So honestly, that is great. And almost all of them are adorable, and I love them. And there's a few that are, well, come on.
Hey, Willie, do me a favor, too, just really quickly. Our Dr. Bottom's calling in, okay? So if that...
Oh, that would be, okay.
So pick
We
up
will
on
answer.
that. All right, great. Well, listen, you are a legend, and not just because you've been doing it for longer than just about anybody in the world. You are the best of the best and the cream of the crop.
Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you.
And if anybody gets a chance to see Jackie B perform in your area, do it. Go to MissJackieB.com. There's a link on our website. Amazing, life-changing. You also brought your tequila, La Gritona, LA_Gritona, La Gritona, your tequila. We've poured some now. Nikki, you having some too?
Nope.
Here, right here. You're not going to try any?
Time.
While you guys try it, I'll tell you that La Gritona means the screaming woman, and it's based on a Mexican...
that is smooth.
Like folklore.
Oh my God, it's so good. It doesn't even burn. It's so good.
So good.
Well, tequila, Jackie, thank you so much for bringing that in.
Yes.
I want to welcome somebody to the phone. His name is Jasper. Are you there?
I sure am. How you doing?
Jasper in New York City?
That's right, yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I have to tell you, Jasper, you are friends with Butch Ricky on social media. I was aware of you.
Butch Ricky.
I was aware of you before I even got a message from you. Tell me this, Jasper. How long have you been a straight talker?
Ooh, I've been a straight talker for maybe 2 years now.
Yes. Well, what great taste you have. Please say hello to the legendary Jackie Beat, who's in studio as well.
Hi.
Hi, babe. How are you?
So you're how old, Jasper?
I'm 28 years old.
20
years young.
Years young. And there's a reason why I was familiar with you. You know, we interact with a lot of our listeners, but there was a specific reason why I was familiar with you. You, Jasper, post a lot of body pictures. Like, your body is just everywhere. Can we pull some of those up and put them on we have some of them. We're going to put up on the screen if you're watching at StraightTalkWithRuss.com. Jackie, do you have anything you'd like to say about that?
Oh, God.
Yeah, Jackie.
Jackie's drip stuck to his chair.
Have you done any video work?
Can you, for the people who are just listening, describe the picture we're seeing?
No, wait. Has Jasper made any videos?
Jasper, have you made any videos? Has Jackie seen you somewhere?
No, you have not.
Okay. You look a lot like a gentleman, and this is not, they all look alike.
Oh, God. Because he's black. He's black and hot. And your body is amazing, Jasper. Can we please describe, Jackie, for the people at home, describe what Jasper looks like?
He looks like Can we show it again?
Yep, pull it up. There's another picture here. No, Jackie, pull it up. I'm talking about your pants. Take a look.
That's not funny.
Take a look at this picture. Please describe. How long does this take? He's black.
Sorry,
he's
it was
lean,
there a second.
He's muscular. He's got
He's
a
There,
large
Jackie. It's on the monitor.
gorgeous.
Jackie, it's
He's
on the monitor.
gorgeous.
He's got tattoos. He has
tattoos.
No body fat.
He has body hair, which is always nice because there's nothing worse than
Just a little
trying
bit.
to get busy with
Yeah.
the underside of a tongue or a newborn horse.
Nope. Okay.
I mean, unless you're naturally hairless, which is fine, but God, there's nothing less sexy than stubble. Anyway, he's bald, black, and beautiful, and I would leave permanent marks on that.
Okay, all right. So this is how, and Jasper, you do post a lot of your body on Instagram. Why do you choose to share so much? We're not complaining. I'm just curious. Hi.
Because look at him, stupid.
Hi.
Yeah, I mean, I like to show off my body.
Okay.
It's fun. I work hard, and why not?
Love it.
Do you eat carbs?
Great ass, I must say. I've been a fan.
A beautiful
This is
butt.
CJ.
You have a butt that you post. That was CJ. That was CJ, not Ross. Just so you know.
Hi, CJ.
Okay. So here's the deal. So when we played Dr. Top last week, you enjoyed that segment, right?
I loved it, absolutely.
There were a lot of people talking about CJ. It made their pickle jar tickle. Okay, we got a lot of that. Made my pickle jar tickle. And you, Jasper, are a proud bottom, and you should be proud to be a bottom. There's a lot of right. You're proud of that, and you wrote to me, and you said, I would love to be the antidote to Dr. Top and answer the questions that CJ couldn't answer. You are the proud Dr. Bottom. I've written a song for you, a theme song.
Oh, yes.
What I like to do is I like to take, and Jackie, listen up, because you might want to think about doing this. I like to take a popular song people know and then write different words for it. Okay? So, this is not a long song. And I'm gonna perform it live.
Oh God.
Okay, ready? Just to remind you, the song last week for Dr. Top was a spoof of NSYNC's Dirty Pop. Lance Bass helped me sing it. Here it is. Listen to that.
Dr. Top.
And that was that. Okay. So now I've written a little longer song. This is Dr. Bottom.
Oh my.
Doctor Bottom. Doctor Bottom.
Dr. Bottom.
Everyone. Dr. Bottom. Dr. Bottom. Yeah. Shh. Doctor Bottom. Doctor Bottom.
Oh my God.
Doctor the Bottom.
That's a real boner killer.
Well, let's ask the doctor himself. Doctor, is your song alive and well?
The song is alive and well. I love it.
Thank you, everyone.
He's being nice.
Doctor Bottom.
He's just being nice.
Doctors aren't nice. Doctors have to give you the truth. First, do no harm. All right, so here's the deal. We and if you guys have questions for the good doctor, you can call 213-973-ROSS. It's 213-973-7677. I have questions for Dr. Bottom. See, Willie, they didn't all print out. I have them here on my. There's a whole other page here, but I have them here. Okay, kiddo, no worries. Let's begin here. I'm going to keep it fast. Dr. Bottom.
Fast and loose.
Can I call you doctor?
You sure can.
Thank you very much. We're going to go quickly. These will be a rapid fire situation, okay? So we don't get too caught up. All right, let's begin. This one comes from Dan Mill. It says, Dr. Bottom, what's the best way to tackle a whoa that makes your eyes go whoa? In theory, we all love a big member, but in reality, whoa.
Okay, so in all honesty, I take these, every so often, maybe once or twice a week. I think that the key is to really take your time. Lube is your best friend, and if you can't take it, if you need more time, be vocal about it. Communication is
reschedule.
Okay, here's a question. I love getting questions from women when it comes to this because there are a lot of questions I don't know the answers to. This one comes from Tiffany. She says, I'm going to preface this with that I'm a naive straight girl. So this is a how-to question. How does it feel good if you are never the one on top? Since I always thought it was a versatile agreement, which I just recently learned is not true thanks to the always educational Straight Talk with Ross. I don't understand how the bottom gets any satisfactory conclusion. Kiss, kiss. Can you fill her in on what she doesn't know?
Absolutely, but I would more like to be filled. I'll say that.
Fair enough.
I think that the prostate is an extremely powerful thing. And honestly, like, not only the physical part of it, but the mental part of someone fucking you is very strong and empowering. And the bottom has a lot more control than they think they do. And listen, the prostate is like amazing. So just imagine you holding your pee for like a really, really long time, and then all of a sudden you get to urinate.
Oh, I understand
just like that feeling, except times 10.
Wow.
So describe, because so and for those the people that don't know, so she may not be aware. Men have a prostate, women don't, and the prostate's deep up in your butt, and it feels good. And so describe that again, what it feels like. Tell me that again.
It feels like you're on a long car trip and you really have to go pee, but the next rest stop is an hour away. You wait an hour, and then when you finally get to go pee, that feeling that you get, that rush, imagine that times 10.
That's a fascinating description.
They said but times 10.
But times 10.
I think it's important that Tiffany realize that bottoms, when they climax, they do have a penis. I mean, you can have all sorts of sensations in other places. Yes,
you have manual stimulation on the penis,
Next
too.
question comes from Renee, Dr. Bottom. She says, when did you know you were going to be a bottom?
That is an amazing question, actually. When I first started having gay sex, I always topped and something didn't feel right about it. The first time I bottomed, I thought it was okay, but it was extremely uncomfortable. But for whatever reason, I just felt like I could keep sticking with this. And look, now I'm like 99.9% bottom, and I absolutely love it.
Beautiful. Andrew says, what size do you prefer, Dr. Bottom? Short and thick or long and thin? Talking about it.
Personally, I would say short and thick.
Okay. Short and thin.
No, short and thick.
Short and thick. That's right.
Danny DeVito.
Okay, Danny. Here's a question from Daniel who says, what are your thoughts, and this is something you do encounter a lot, which is I wanted to cheer for you as a proud bottom. What are your thoughts on bottom shaming? This is something you see a lot, like the bottom is an insult within the gay community, right? Right. So what are your thoughts on that, bottom shaming?
In general, there is a problem with the idea of masculinity in the gay community. So I feel like people want to make fun of bottoms because it's on the receiving end. But like I said before, it's an extremely powerful thing. Sex goes nowhere unless the bottom says it can. So, I mean, just get over it.
Yeah.
Literally, get over it.
A follow-up,
Get
equally
over it.
equally important and relevant. Sheebs writes or asks, to shave or not to shave? That is the question.
Oh, good one. I like that.
Shave.
Oh,
CJ says shave.
wow, CJ.
Oh, I say no.
I personally say don't shave, and if you are going to shave, just know how your skin reacts to it, because you don't want razor bumps. You don't want to deal with all that pain. So,
Beautiful. And I feel that goes for everybody. This question comes from
What about wax?
Mark.
you can wax, but I mean, just leave it be.
Can I ask? I
Yes.
actually have a real question.
This question comes from Mark in the room.
What's a power bottom?
A power bottom is like me. We pretty much only bottom,
You what?
and we can take them all.
Only bottom.
Only bottom.
No.
But isn't there a like the power bottom sort of pushes into it more, is more insatiable? Is that my understanding?
Like, what's the difference between just a bottom and a power bottom?
I would say that's more of an aggressive bottom, someone who's more like going to
Throwing
push back on you. A power bottom, we only bottom, and then a bottom is just like a bottom every so often, but a power bottom is like they only bottom.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, here's this one comes from Jordan. It says, OMG, I'm excited for this. Sorry, decline. This says, I guess my question would be, how does one stay ready for intimacy? I don't understand how all my gay friends are having sex all the time, whether they've eaten that day or not. It seems that they've picked up and ready for whomever. They're perked up and ready for whomever. I'm asking for a friend. Kiss, kiss.
Are
How do
they
you stay
talking about
ready?
poop?
Yes, yes.
They keep talking about cleanliness, keeping it
Yeah.
clean, keeping it ready, in the mood. How do you keep ready all the time?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think this has 3 parts to it. First is nutrition. You need to be eating tons and tons of veggies. I personally recommend 6 to 8 cups of veggies a day, which can not only do a lot for your colon, but also do a lot for your waistline.
Jackie,
Supplementation.
say that again. Say that again. One more time.
I would also say supplementation is important.
Supplementation.
Fiber.
Fiber. Oh, Meta and
Yeah.
Squatty. That'll keep a clean sweeper all day.
Metamucil or psyllium husk fiber is very good. They need to be taking about 45 grams a day.
Wow.
And then also the right tools are important. So I use a shower shot that is amazing. And at any given time, I can be ready within 10 minutes.
Now walk me through a shower
It's
shot.
it's a beautiful thing. I've lived with
It's
a
a
porn
beautiful
star
thing.
where it wraps around and you can just stick it up the butthole and it takes the water from the shower head and you can put it up in your butt and release in the shower.
So it's a douche, or not a douche.
It looks like
a
one.
colonic.
Enema.
It looks like
Enema, thank you.
Yeah, it looks like a tampon essentially. I might be
What is going on?
a long metal
This
tampon.
is not the show I remember.
Yeah, I told my boss at work to listen today, and I'm sorry. I think
Wait.
maybe another day.
Wait,
This is because if she's just jumping in right now, this is a lot.
This is a lot. Well, it's
This is a lot to
educational.
take in.
It's educational, though. Like we want to have these conversations.
course it
These are
is.
conversations that people.
I find this fascinating.
You know what else is important to say?
What?
Life is not a porno movie, and even
No.
though
Yes,
Dr.
girl.
Bottom says he can be ready within 10 minutes, they have these scenes where it's like, oh, he's working on my car, and
Right.
beep, bop, boop, and all of a sudden, hello, pull
Yeah.
your car into the, up to the bumper, baby. And no, they spend hours getting ready.
I want to give you props, Jasper, on saying the ritual of getting ready, the fiber and all that, because you can really get huge hemorrhoids even inside and not know it. So all that fiber and the greens help clean all that out.
It's fascinating.
So I think it's a beautiful thing because if
I
you're
want to hear
inside
about
of
hemorrhoids. No more.
it's a real thing though.
Yeah, Nikki, does it make you uncomfy?
No, but I would never. You've never asked me about my vaginal sex. You've never asked me like what I
Well,
do
that's
to prepare
normal.
for.
Just kidding.
No, but
Yeah, you fucker.
I mean, I have.
but to-
hold on, Mark. But I have.
What Jackie was saying, you don't have to prepare. You can have vaginal sex at any time. This is like a whole thing. That's what
not
Jackie's
true.
pointing out.
That's not true though.
See, that's not true, Mark. You don't have a vagina. Listen, do you want to be Dr. Vaggie? We can do it next week.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Dr.
This is good.
Vaggie.
I'll write a song. No, I think these are valid questions because the questions we get from a lot of women is like, oh, so one's a bottom, one's a
Right.
top. You don't just switch. Or there are a lot. These are the conversations I haven't seen had anywhere, and we're
Right.
not doing it in a salacious way. Like I'm doing it. I think that the questions I chose are not like, do you ever get poop?
Right.
Actually, I did ask that one last week.
That was last week.
It was last week. But so I hope it doesn't come across as salacious. I
It
just think
doesn't
it's,
come across as salacious, and even though I joke, I think that the biggest problem a lot of people have is just the fear of the unknown, so it's better to just talk about it.
Yeah.
Amen.
And listen, at the end of the day, I got to write another theme song. Everybody, take it away.
No, but-
Take it away. You know how to come in. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone.
Dr. Bottom. Dr. Bottom.
Eat your greens. Eat your veggies.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a caller on the phone. You're gonna have the last word, caller. What's your question?
Yes. I was wondering how long Jackie B has been in the industry.
Oh, well, we're not there yet, honey. That's next. We're press conference next. We're talking Dr. Bottom now.
Porn industry?
Well, about 27, 28 years.
Don't answer him. We're not in that segment yet. Don't talk to him.
But he's excited.
He called now.
He called in.
You hang up, caller, and you call back after this commercial
or come
break.
up with a Dr. Bottom question.
Okay, listen, if you ordered a pizza and somebody knocked on the door 15 minutes early, would you send them away?
Never mind. You know what? I apologize. Jackie's right. I'm sorry. And now I want pizza. Now I want pizza.
Right.
Hey, thank you, caller. I'm just giving you kidding, but that is I give you a hard time. I'm kidding, but that is coming up. Jackie B press conference. But I want to say to you, Dr. Bottom, you are a beloved straight talker. You're part of this family, and I appreciate your candid. You being so candid. Okay.
Oh, he's done.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you for
I
having
honestly
me.
did find it fascinating.
Good. I'm glad.
I have an idea for a song.
What? For
It
Dr.
could
Bottom?
say like, Dr. Bottom is an expert when it comes to Greco. And
the
even
song?
if he has an echo, Dr. Bottom is cool with me. You know, Greek? Like, that's
Are
what
you
they used
sure
to call
you didn't drink any tequila?
That's what they used to call it, Greek. That was anal sex is Greek.
All right, we will be. Hey, Dr.
You are
Bottom,
old.
Thank you
Jesus.
so much, Jasper. And if people want to follow you on social media, Jasper, how do they do it?
You can follow me on Instagram at black.jasper.
Black.Jasper. Follow him. We'll be right back.
T-O-T?
I love you.
No, dot.
No, like a dot.
I love you.
Period.
Period.
We'll be right back.
I love Jess.
Love you.
Bye.
In a coffee shop in a city, which is every coffee shop in every city, on a day, which is every day. I picked up a magazine, which is every magazine. I read a story, and then I forgot it right away. And they say goldfish have no memory. I guess their lives are much like mine. And the little plastic castle is a surprise every time. And it's hard to say if they're happy, but they don't seem happy.
This is Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
Yes, it is, and welcome back to the program.
You know what we didn't ask Jasper is if he's looking for somebody because...
No, he's in a relationship.
He's in a relationship.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
Oh. Because I think poor Jackie Beat is in love.
I know. Jackie spent the entire commercial break doing what? Tell everybody. Trolling Dat.
I was looking at his Instagram photos.
And you said?
I just was marveling at how beautiful he is.
Jackie goes, girls gotta eat. Okay, and I noticed, Nikki B, you were in the chat room during the break. People have some ideas for the chicken finger bar sauce.
Yeah, thanks, everybody. We have a Big Mac sauce.
Oh, God, yes.
Hi.
That's
Have
like
you thought of that
1,000, but a
one?
little different. Big
Right.
Mac, I'll take that.
Teriyaki.
Okay.
You said that.
Oh,
You said that?
We
You
said
That
that?
was kind of
Jackie
similar to
B
what
said that.
Jackie
Okay, you said
said.
teriyaki. Okay, hummus.
Yes, I
No.
do that.
I don't
would
want
not
that.
do that.
I don't want that either.
It's not a sauce.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That is- I like
my
that.
idea is French onion dip. One of my favorite dips. I
Okay.
want to dip a little.
I think the hummus... I
One
want to
at a time.
revisit this hummus thing.
This is too important.
By the way, am I distorted to you? I sound
Yeah,
distorted
very.
in my...
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
maybe
all
they-
do.
Yes, but it's not your mic.
You sure?
It's just the
Just me?
content of what you're saying.
I'll say
not
turn
good
it all
to
the way. I'm gonna
us.
turn it back
Okay.
up now.
I have a couple.
Okay, hold them. Mark wanted to... No, we can hear you, honey. What's your point?
Oh. Somebody turned me down. Is that you put hummus on a chicken sandwich, like a wrap and stuff, and it's really good. So don't knock the hummus. I know it's a little chunky.
Honey,
Thank you.
it's there if you want it, but
Right.
I'm not eating it, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Nick-
Healthy.
Jackie Beat.
How about Alfredo sauce?
Okay, yeah.
How about
Yeah,
marinara?
Yes! Oh,
Yeah.
damn it,
Yeah.
Jackie.
Somebody they keep saying in the chat room fry sauce. I don't know what fry sauce.
Oh, fry sauce is a
What is
Salt
it?
Lake City thing, and it's just mayonnaise
Arby's.
and ketchup mixed together.
Let one person finish a thought. and
Horsey
then go.
sauce?
Horsey sauce.
Horsey sauce. I would do horsey sauce. I would do
Yeah.
Arby's sauce, the red one.
You know what I'm obsessed with?
What?
Malt vinegar.
No.
Oh, that sounds.
That's for fish.
That sounds so good. No, they make.
Jackie's hungry and horny.
They make dill pickle potato chips, and they're pretty much salt and vinegar chips, but
Right.
with dill. Oh my God, they're so good. I love dill
I do want to
pickles.
say something. I said a sauce earlier I thought might get a reaction, and it didn't.
What did you say?
And I'll tell you, when I worked at McDonald's, I got, and you can read about this in my book, Man Up, bestseller.
Mm-hmm.
I would get two items, not counting soda, every break. And because I was a minor, I got a lot of breaks, okay? And I get them for free. So I would always get like a 6 to 10 piece nugget. And the I would have a plethora of sauces, but the underrated sauce that I would dip a nugget into, and I know Kiss Kiss, we're not saying nugget, we're saying chicken finger, but I'm just giving you this. Honey.
Yes.
It's extraordinary.
said it
I said
You
it
said-
earlier, but it didn't get a single reaction.
Yeah.
No.
It
No.
seems heavy.
It's not.
No, it's so good. If you go to
So good.
Kentucky Fried Chicken and get like chicken strips, or and you eat it with honey, it's
Yeah.
so good.
Chicken and waffles with honey over the
There you
top.
go. Syrup.
some
No,
people say
syrup.
honey.
We should have syrup as an option
Oh,
too.
a maple
Syrup.
bacon
A
syrup.
maple bacon syrup. So let's go through. If you had to choose the three, but we'll do this at the end.
What about chili?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Not a sauce, but I'd eat it.
Totally not heavy.
Okay. So we're going to keep all these, and then
What
at the
melted
end.
ice cream.
At the,
Before bottoming.
and the end.
Melted ice cream. Melted vanilla ice cream.
No.
No.
At the end of the show, we will each have our
you
top
don't
three
know.
our top three sauces. You understand?
Okay.
Got it. I like that.
The time has come for we like to do thing around here where we can open up the floor to people to have what we call a press conference. Sometimes
Right.
I'll open myself up if I have something I want you guys to guess. We'll do, but since Jackie is our guest for the whole episode, and we're thrilled that you're here, Jackie Beat drag icon. We thought we'd open you up to the people. So we posted on social, you'd be here. And if you have a question, like the caller did when they jumped the gun earlier, you can call 213-973-ROSS. That's 213-973-7677. It's now time for a press conference.
Yes. So our first question is
Asian
from
woman in the front.
Straight Talker Freddie Von Finn. So it says, Jackie Beat, reading is fundamental. Why don't you give a quick read to the Straight Talk with Ross crew for our enjoyment?
Oh, this is when a drag queen reads someone to fill.
So
sort
they
of
want
like,
you to read all of us in the room.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
do
No
that?
pressure.
You start with me.
Oh, okay. I
It's
will
like where you,
say.
it's an honor to be insulted by you kind of thing.
Totally.
Like Don Rickles, but not.
Yeah, the problem is it really is difficult to do it like that
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah.
But Nikki, I think you're adorable, and I love the way you feigned disgust at the anal sex portion of the program when you obviously have more than dabbled.
How do you know?
Ross?
Yes.
Ross, I
Yes,
just
Ellie.
want to say, keep up the positive attitude and the uplifting, happy spirit that you have, and just always be nice because, let's be honest, that's all you have. CJ.
Yes.
I'm guessing that's short for cock junkie. But listen, let me just say, I just want to reiterate that this is how a drag queen my age shows affection. I would not bother to make fun of you if I didn't care about you, and that's why I have no jokes for you, Mark.
Oh, thanks.
Phenomenal work. Nicely done. Okay, next question. Oh, Jackie Bean over here. Jackie Bean over here.
Yes.
Louise Murphy. Oh God, Jackie, take no prisoners. I'd like to know what drag name you would give each of us.
Oh, that's a good
Beautiful.
Oh.
Let's start with Ross Mathews.
I would probably a drag name for Ross. Oh my God, this is tough.
I know, this is not easy.
It's tough putting you on a spot.
Hell in bed.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. You can tell. There's a little tiger in that tank.
Oh my God. God, I wish that was true.
For Nikki. Courtney, I love giant cocks.
I wasn't following in that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
CJ.
Cock junkie.
Yeah.
No. This is a tough one. Oh God, this is. I can't do it.
Say it.
You can pass and come back.
Black something.
Yeah. I want to go racial.
Please do. Oh, please do. Please do. It's funny. Please do.
Oh my God, I can't. Okay, it's very difficult to think of these. How about your name would be Candy Bar with a K.
Oh,
How about black
It's
snake
dark
Moni?
chocolate with nuts.
Yes.
How about black snake Mona?
Okay, this is where we ask
Oh, wait a
Jackie.
minute. I have one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dinah Lone. Dinah Lone! Because you're dying alone. Dinah Alone. Anyway.
I thought it was dining alone.
No, Dinah Alone.
No.
Dinah. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
You know, Alaska and I and her significant other, who I
Yeesh.
shan't mention because I think it's a secret. Anyway, we text each other all the time, drag names.
Cute.
And what did she just sent me? Actually, she's just sent me one a second ago. Hold on one second. This is really worth it. From Alaska.
Oh, so good.
She says, ready?
Yeesh.
Yep.
Oh my God, where is it? Oh, she sent it on a group text with her significant other. This is really not worth it now.
No, it is. Yeah, it is.
Glad is over.
Oh God, that's
Good.
great. Glad it's over. That's beautiful.
Which is, what you think when you
Yeah.
go to an Alaska show.
Okay, next question. Jackie over here. Jackie over here. Jackie Bean over here. Jackie over here.
Yes,
Hi,
the
Lauren
one-legged albino lesbian.
Lauren Del Zielinski. How did Jackie B and Ross meet?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't think I know that.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, you know what? I became friends with Ross's old roommate, Travis.
Who worked at the diner
was
that
a-
you would go to at lunch.
Every single day.
How did that happen?
Yes, called Eat Well in Silver Lake.
It's gone now.
Oh.
But it was great back in the
I missed that
day.
place.
Near the end, they changed the name to Ratwell, but I don't want to tell you why.
But
And
I went with Travis, and he's like, "You've got to meet Jackie." And I went. I mean, we're talking. This is 10, 12, 13 years ago, and it was love at first sight. Love at first sight. Do you remember?
I do remember asking you, have you ever done drag? Or I told you should do drag, and you were actually quite annoyed.
I was never annoyed.
You were a little like,
No, I love drag. I would never be annoyed. You're reading into something. I just said, no, I never have. I would never be annoyed.
I don't know.
I'm glad we're clearing this up.
Wait, now let's talk about this. I was never annoyed. If that came across, I would never be annoyed. I take that as a compliment from you, Jackie B.
Okay, well, this was like when we first met, and I just think I heard your voice and said something like, oh my God, with that voice, you really should do drag. And I think you took offense or something.
I promise you right now, I did not take offense.
Listen, I know you picked up the check, and that's all that matters.
There you go. It's press conference. Okay, next question. Oh, Jackie B. over here. Jackie B.
Giant black man.
Yeah, John.
Tamara Ciccone over here. Jackie, what are your thoughts on Ross's latest jingles, namely Pick Ross's Brain?
Have you heard the jingle for Pick Ross's Brain?
I have not.
Do you want to hear it so you can
No.
add? Let me. So if you're gonna critique it, Simon Cowell,
you're right.
You have to hear it.
Even though I've made a career out of judging and critiquing things I have neither seen nor heard. But go ahead.
Ready? This is for Pick Ross's Brain, where they can ask me anything. This is the jingle, and this is one of Nikki's favorites. Okay, ready? Listen. Reserve judgment until I finish the song. Pick Ross's brain again. Ask him some questions and get some answers. Pick his brain and get some answers. Talk to him.
Okay, I'm going to say to you what Dorothy said to Rose on the Golden Girls when Rose offered advice. If you want any ideas, feel free to pick my brain. And Dorothy said, you know what? Why don't we just let it heal? Come on, that's funny.
That was a long road there, Jackie.
I think that song was horrible. I think all your songs are horrible. I think that you manipulate the charts. I think Mandatory Milk.
Mother's Milk.
No, we did a song called Mandatory Milk. Do you have it?
I'm searching.
Mandatory Milk, right? Because
you never heard that? It's a mashup.
I might have blocked it out. I might have.
It's better than Milk Kisses.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Was this it? Yeah, this is Mandatory Milk, a mashup.
Sometimes it seems like life isn't fair. You work so hard, but nobody cares. You write a song that's even better than this, about kissing people who don't want to get kissed. It climbs up the charts, 10, 9, 8, cause everyone thinks that it's really great. 7, 6, 5, 4, and then 3, and you can't help but think everybody loves me. But sadly your hit song fails to break through, stopping and getting stuck at number 2. Even though the song that's at number 1 is totally bad and not very well sung. So you save a little cash up and record the ultimate mashup. Mother's Milk and Mandatory Kisses. Can you believe how amazing this is? Mandatory Milk. It's like leather and lace or suede and silk. Mandatory Milk.
Oh my God.
It's like Kathy Bates as Annie Wilkes. This is my last chance to try it again. My gold medal moment to score perfect 10. My super hit song flies like a superhero, goes past number 1 and then reaches 0. So here's the moral of the story. Don't ever quit and you'll get your glory. I feel like Oprah and Ross is Maury. You are not the father. Cause this milk is mandatory. This milk is mandatory. This milk
I don't remember this song.
mandatory.
I don't either.
This milk is mandatory. This milk is mandatory. Milk.
So good.
I played it on the air.
You did?
I did.
Sometimes songs become hits years after they're
Right, it just needs time to curdle.
released.
Yes.
Good one.
Oh my God.
Good
Well,
one.
I'm saying right now you are really milking this one.
I can support that song because it has a point. It wasn't stolen. It's an original idea.
So
you build
good.
suspense. I like
Maybe
it.
you need to hear Pick Ross's Brain again.
Plot twist.
All right. Any other questions? Any other
yes,
questions?
yes.
Right. Do you want to call on that one, Jackie? Do you want to call on that
Yes.
person?
Gorgeous black man.
Birdie and the Jets over here. What's the best advice, if any, you received while working with Joan Rivers?
Well, the advice and the inspiration I got from Joan was completely unspoken. In other words, she didn't say, do this, do that. You just watch how she does things, which is working hard constantly, giving 110% constantly. I don't want to put anybody down, but after she passed away, and Kathy Griffin stepped in, Kathy was like, I'm not going to do jokes. I'm just going to wing it. And I think she was really nervous and thought, I'm going to try to do something completely different. Joan never winged it. She could be funny off the cuff, but she had people writing for her. She rehearsed. She had jokes. She has a file cabinet, in her head of jokes. Anyway,
She was so good it made it seem like she was winging it.
Exactly. Be prepared. You're not above jokes. This is vaudeville.
Nice.
And you just have to keep working. And also, she was 83 years old, sitting next to me with a pink streak in her hair.
Love
Yeah.
it.
One, electric blue nail. And I could just imagine her telling the nail girl, do whatever the young people are doing.
Yes.
She stayed young and fresh. She was a fabulous woman.
Follow up. What did you learn from working with Ross Mathews?
Get paid first. Ask me again.
Follow up. What did you learn from working with Ross Mathews?
Never reach for the last chicken string.
God bless. God bless.
You will pull back a stump.
Do we have one more?
Yes.
We have one more.
One more.
Quick question.
Jackie.
Quick, last question.
Yes.
Say, Jackie, can you say we only have time for one more?
We only have time for one more.
Jackie, always have
Yes. Chocolate Thunder.
Old lady.
Jackie B, you said life is embarrassing if lived properly. What was the most embarrassing situation you've lived?
Life is embarrassing if lived properly. What did you mean by that, for starters?
What I meant was, if you don't have pictures of yourself with a haircut that was the shit in 1987 or 1995 or 2001, and now you're horribly embarrassed about it, then you're not living. You have to be in the moment and embrace, what's current. And I just feel like, and like maybe there's a, oh God, I heard this story that Jackie was like drooling all over this guy and embarrassing her. It's like, you know what? You got to go for it. Fuck it.
Amen.
Anyway, so that's what that means. And the most embarrassing, I'm not easily embarrassed,
I
but
can imagine.
the worst possible thing that ever happened to me was I was hired to perform at a clothing optional gay campground in rural Georgia. They picked me up in a white pedophile van at Atlanta airport and drove me for hours and hours, and we finally get there, and I got ready in a Motel 6, and then I went to perform, and the DJ was tweaking on drugs. There was the sound system was completely messed up. All these hideous people were naked in front of me. Anyway, the whole show fell apart because the sound was messed up, and I didn't get the rest of, they had paid a deposit. I didn't get paid the rest of the money. They drove me back to the airport, and I made one little comment I feel like we're both a little responsible for what happened. And the guy pulled the van over and said, if you say one more fucking word, I'm going to dump your ass out on the road right here.
Wow.
And it was so scary. So that's not embarrassing, but that was one of the worst. Yeah.
Wow, Jackie.
And the other was working with Ross.
Oh my God. That's the press conference. We now complete the press conference with
I
Jackie
loved all
B.
those questions, fans. Good work.
They were great questions, and I just I almost prefaced this whole thing with please be gentle, because I know I seem like a bitch, but I'm actually very vulnerable. And sometimes people are mean.
Sometimes.
They were all nice, though.
Listen, so we're going to take a break. I have to call the vet. Louise at the vet. She's getting old, I know, not to bring it down.
Oh, okay. Trisha just texted me and said, make sure you see it. So I was like, oh.
I know. That's what, when you were looking, I got a text. My Louise is going to be 13. She's having issues, and we just lost Miho. So,
Okay.
So I'm going to step out, call the vet. You guys get ready to give me loves when I come back in, okay?
Absolutely.
All right?
Okay.
Jackie Beat, you're a treasure. We have the beat. We've got the beat. We have the beat, and we'll continue to have the beat. When we come back, you guys, we'll be here no matter what, okay?
Yep.
Be right back.
You're listening to Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
Hello and welcome back. Thank you guys for giving me just a little extra time to go out and talk to the vet. I just talked to one of the vets, not everybody, but she's been, she's getting old and her blood pressure's all over, and they did ultrasounds and stuff. So I got a little information. I'll get more, and it's just tough, and Sal, we lost Miho, and everybody here knows most people know what it's like to have a pet and lose them, and I will be sad. We understand the deal when we get them. We get it, right? You get the bargain you're making. Like, I'll give you a lifetime of kisses and love. You give that to me, and then one day we'll say goodbye. And so it's.
And it's literally the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
And then the worst thing in the world.
Totally.
I know. And so.
But it's worth it.
Thank you. We'll see. There's nothing set in stone, so just send prayers to Louise. Thank you so much, everybody. It is interesting, though. And I smile now because I wouldn't give it up for anything in the world. I would not give her up anything in the experience up. Real quick, we want to give a shout out. Being here makes me happy. Being with you guys, being with people I love. A shout out to one of our listeners named Jess, who knows where we're coming from. Give me 1 second, guys. I told you if you're listening to this show, we lost our Miho recently. A listener named Jess sent this blanket. It's a huge blanket with Miho printed out on it. Look at that. And his name on here.
You can't do this to me.
Isn't that amazing? I know.
Jess.
So thank you so much, Jess. Thank you. And we feel the love, and I just am so grateful. People get it, there's nothing I can say except thank you. Thank you, everybody. Jackie, you lost a baby not that long ago.
Yeah, a little sister. And she was the love of my life. I have 2 dogs, Darlin and Miss Tony, and they're wonderful, but
I know.
This was really the special one. She was
There's always that special one.
Oh my God, she was just, you can see it in pictures. Just the look on her face is like, she was such a fighter.
Yeah.
And, but it's almost like the stupid thing we were talking about, life is embarrassing if lived properly.
Yeah.
It's like, and life is painful if lived properly.
Yes.
If you stay locked up in your house and you don't do anything and you don't, guess who doesn't suffer the loss of a pet? Someone who never gets one, someone who doesn't get the benefits and the love, and it's all worth it.
Right.
Absolutely. I love that. Life is, if it's not painful, it's not lived properly. I love that. We have some emails of the week. Do you want to hear emails of the week?
I love these.
Great.
These are my favorite.
Let's do this too.
And this is a good song, right, Jackie? I know you didn't write it, but.
Such a thrill. I'm weak in the knees to be Ross Mathews, email of the week.
Oh.
Good, right?
Yeah.
Has a point.
So we have 2 options. We can have a poop story, or we have a thank you. What do we want?
Pooper, thank
Poop
you,
story.
Pooper, thank you.
Poop story. We need a little humor.
You want?
Yes.
You want
Jackie?
poop?
A
Is this
poop
the
story.
one time we're not allowed to talk about poop anymore on the show?
Oh.
But could this be the time we talk
Yes.
about
I
poop?
think this is a free
Yes.
pass, a poop
Yeah.
pass.
Okay. Hello, Ross. Huge fan of the podcast. Kiss, kiss. Boy, oh boy, do I have a poop story for you.
Oh, no.
It's more than just a poop story. It's a cautionary tale of the dangers that lurk within. Also, this is an exclusive. No one knows but you. I was a freshman in college, and I was afraid to poop with my roommates in the room. They were running late to class, and I thought, I can hold it. No big deal. Turns out, it was a big deal. I held it so long that I blacked out and smacked my face on the floor. The squad comes, the cops come to check for drugs. My friends come to see me off in the squad car. At the hospital, I was so embarrassed about the situation. I lied to the doctors. I lied to the cops. I lied to my friends, saying I just felt dizzy and blacked out. To this day, everyone thinks I have some weird brain malfunction where I'll randomly pass out. Now I'm a reformed pooper. I take every chance I get to blast one out with my squatty potty, and I love it every time. So lesson to all you straight talkers: when you have a 10-inch brown log in your butt, don't be ashamed of it. Flaunt it and let it rip. Whoa. Best wishes. You make me laugh every show, and that was an amazing gift to give. That is an amazing gift. Kiss, kiss.
I wonder. I have a question. I wish they were on the line. I wonder if when they passed out, did they poop their pants?
Right.
That's what I was
That
wondering.
was my beautiful. That was my first question too.
And wouldn't it be technically called
Yes.
that she browned out?
Nikki, I have to say, a great show, a friend of our show is Fagsy Malone, Fagsy, who has a podcast called Under the Bus with Fagsy. Nikki Boyer, you were a delight on Under the Bus with Fagsy this week. Everybody check it out. So fun. Free on iTunes. Subscribe to Fagsy's podcast, Under the Bus with Fagsy. I've done an episode. Nikki Boyer just did. Jackie Beat should do an episode with Fagsy. That would be great. I will hook it up. It's time now for Nikki Be Trending.
I'm bringing you the news. These stories I'm sending out to all my peeps.
It's Nikki Be Trending.
Okay, so I thought I'd switch it up a little bit today. We usually do idioms or weird news, but in honor of Jackie Beat, I thought we'd do a series of questions called Jacked Up.
Oh, my God.
So it's going to go round robin, kind of quick. I don't want to take 45 minutes per answer, y'all.
Hold on. Say Jacked Up again. I want to put a little beat under you.
Okay. In honor of Jackie Beat, I thought we'd do a set of questions that I'd like to call Jacked Up. Get jacked up, everybody. Yeah.
This is about masturbation.
No.
Jacked up.
Yeah. Okay. What's the most awful text or email snafu you've ever experienced? Everybody in the room.
I got it easy.
We're going to start with Jackie since she's jacked up.
Okay. Every day, a lot of us have lunch together because we're not 9-to-5ers. We're all artists and burlesque people and drag queens and club promoters and beep bop oops. Anyway, so I sent out a group text, hey, who wants to go to lunch? And I was texting with my best friend, Mario Diaz, who, is a club promoter, and we were in Dirty Sanchez together. So anyway, I'm texting, and I texted someone else, so what's up with lunch? And I said, I don't know. Mario's being a fucking baby, as usual. Total asshole. Me, all about him. I made the mistake of sending it to Mario. I mean, it was really...
What was his response?
And then I said, oh my God, I obviously did not mean to send that to you. And then no response. And I said, honey, I'm just joking, blah, 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 nothing. And then about 20 minutes later, I was like, oh my God, are you really mad? All these messages, and 20 minutes later, he was like, bitch, I was in the shower. I know how you fucking talk about
me. Mark, you raised your hand.
Yeah, there was a time that somebody was trying to book a client, and they the agent was like, hey, I need to get this time, for you. And, on the phone, the group text thing or group email thing, I just saw the top one and it had the assistant's name.
Right.
And I thought the assistant was asking me again. I hit reply. And I said, this bitch needs to calm down.
Oh my God.
Or no, I might not have said bitch. This girl needs to calm down. I'll get back to her when I get back. I'll get you when I get the whatever. Turned out I was sending it to that girl.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God.
Wait, who was the client?
So
Who was the client?
I've told you this story.
Was I the client?
Yeah, of course. So I called this person up. This is years ago. I called them up and I'm like, I am so sorry. I thought they kept bugging me, and I said that was not appropriate. And then I sent her this huge bouquet of flowers. It cost a couple bucks, and everything was fine.
Was it though?
Deep down.
Yeah.
Have we done more work with that person?
Yep. Until they left their position. Yep.
Okay. Position.
So,
kiss.
Yeah.
I don't have one of those.
Okay,
I'm very lucky to have never done
very
that.
Smart.
Very lucky. How
that
about
can
you?
happen very easily.
I've done it
No
on
dick
epic
pic to mom.
Oh God, my mom would
Well, no,
love
she
that.
asked for those.
I texted my agent once back in the day, telling her that I thought the woman that I was working for was batshit crazy, except accidentally sent it to the woman I was talking
batshit
about.
crazy.
To batshit crazy.
Yeah.
And then had to apologize, and it was bad. And then I've done it many times via text, where you're talking shit about somebody, and that person
my
ends up,
God.
so it's pretty jacked up. Next jacked up question: worst thing you've ever purchased?
You didn't ask CJ.
Oh yeah, he didn't have one.
No, I don't really have one.
I would check in with him. Don't you worry.
Whatever.
All right, so Nikki, say it's time.
One more.
Time.
They
for
might
something
do this
ready.
another time, so you might want to accidentally send me some dirty pictures so you have a story next time.
Oh, I haven't.
Okay, ready?
Yeah,
It's time for.
It's time for a follow-up question and jacked up.
Jacked up.
Jackie.
Okay.
Jackie, what's the worst thing you've ever purchased while drunk?
When you used to drink back in the day.
Yeah.
The worst thing I've ever purchased.
Yeah, like a drunk purchase. Like I'm out and about and I'm like tipsy and that
Well, the
sounds
thing
great.
is, I really only drank. I wasn't the type to drink at 3 p.m. or something. I would have to say, like, way too much food.
Right.
You know, I'm just saying,
overdo it.
like, where you just, disco fries and, yeah.
With disco follow-up, disco fry. What is that?
Oh, disco fries are sort of the American version of poutine, and they're very big on the East Coast, especially in New York City.
big
And it's
time.
what you eat at 4 in the morning. It's fries covered with cheese and gravy.
No,
Yeah.
delicious. Delicious.
So good.
Mine's a Rachel Ray Pots and Pans from HSN or QVC.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, like a whole set. And you know what? I didn't need pots and pans. So I just bought a different house to put in Palm Springs. It came in handy when we bought Palm Springs. I go, oh my God, that's great. We can bring the Rachel Ray Pots and Pans.
Oh my God, that's funny. Okay, that's good. Anybody else
CJ.
jacked
Yes.
up?
Once I was in Palm Springs with Ross and Sam and Sal, and we were playing trivia, and then we went next door to the little, what's the shop called? The sex shop?
Not so innocent.
Yeah, not so innocent.
It's a sex, like, dildo store.
And I bought a pair of tight boxer briefs with bananas on them, and then a little contraption that has a spiked roll that you roll over your body that apparently gets you in the mood.
Okay.
And the wheel is like the size of a nickel, and you rub it, and has little spikes on it, and you rub it all over you. So I'm telling Sam, let's use it. He was like, oh shit, I have one of those at the house already.
Are you serious?
Yeah, It was after trivia one time. And I woke
So
up, I
you
was like,
already
why
had
the hell?
one?
Yeah, I was like, why the hell did I have this?
So what'd you do with it?
I still have it. It's still in the package.
Bring it in
That's
next
what
week.
they do on pie crust, so that
Yeah, it looks just like that.
that's
Could
what they
you-
charge like $50 for it though.
Could you bring it in and we all get to do it to Mark next week?
Oh, I was
Sold.
on board. And then
Yeah.
Sold.
So, see, that's how he'll giggle.
That's what it does.
Can you bring it in next week so we can sniff it?
No, stop,
It's
Jackie.
clean,
What?
Jackie. It's
Don't.
not used. It's still in the package.
Mark, did you have an answer for this?
No.
Okay.
Okay, no.
Oh, I know Mark's answer for this.
I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
What was the question?
I don't know. That's why I don't have an answer.
most
Wait, but we
jacked
all
up-
answered it.
Most jacked up thing.
So
that
let's
you
wait.
ever
No.
purchased.
Oh, okay.
Shit! I fucked it
Well,
up.
I kind of thought it, but then I didn't want to be wrong because what I was thinking is one
Shit.
time when Diana and I were still just dating in San Francisco, she was living there. We went to brunch for 3 hours, got drunk, and we went over. It's not jacked up; it's just stupid. We went over to Build-A-Bear, and we still have this fucking dog on those. We even bought the stand that you put it on, so it stands there as a dog with
This
a
is for
surfboard.
each other, not for a kid.
I really
This is
thought
for ourselves.
No.
We were it was wearing an Aloha shirt and sunglasses and board shorts, and it has a surfboard. And we
Wait.
bought it when we were first dating.
I have a question. And you still have it?
Yep.
Why'd you throw this
How long did it take?
It's on a stand. It was like we bought the stand and everything. It's got sentimental value at this point.
I
It's
really
cute.
thought when you said that you were having brunch in San Francisco with your wife and you drank way too much, I thought this was going to end up with like some 18-year-old street hustler.
Different kind of bear. Let me tell you.
This is a
I
dog.
also have been with Mark when Mark one time drunkenly ordered like 17 White Castles at White Castle. Remember
Yep.
that?
Well, that's possible. Oh, yeah.
And the next day we met in the lobby of the hotel and he's like, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah. They never overstay their welcome.
No.
I forgot I think that's actually happened more than once. We don't go to White Castle anymore.
Nope.
Jacked up.
Although I would love to open a White Castle franchise here, like on
Right?
Sunset Boulevard near the clubs. Let's do it.
Yes.
Nikki.
All right, this is Jack. That was jacked up. I've got more questions. I can save them
That's
for later.
great. Beautifully done.
Thanks, everyone.
Bringing you the news. These stories I'm sending out to all my peeps. It's Nikki B. Trending.
All right, here's the deal. We're going to be back in just a minute. We're going to have Black Attack, Free Willie, and Minute Mark. That's all coming up.
Yeah.
Much more show on the way. I mean, not that much. Let's be truthful with the people.
A little bit of show.
We saved the best for last.
Sorry, you made me laugh so much that it shook something loose.
Bill?
Okay.
A White Castle from 7 years ago.
Yep, probably what it was.
Crowd gathering out back.
Wait.
We'll be right back.
Tell you it ain't funny. No. I need to get up. Rising out of this mess. Oh. Get out of this trap and be my best. My best, my best. So baby, put on my track. There ain't nothing that can hold me back.
This is Straight Talk with Ross Mathews.
Welcome back to the program. To answer all of your questions, yes, that was Mark burping
Sorry,
as we went to break.
I thought that was going to be a bigger burp.
How about just don't burp?
Well, you laughed last time. You're like, you actually told me, I believe we could play the tape back. Oh, you can do that anytime because it was so big, and you were like that. And I thought that was one of those.
That's what you keep in your head?
It was coming, and I pushed, and then it became that. So, sorry.
All right, darlings. Oh my God.
This show is shot to hell.
Can I ask you a question, Jackie?
Yeah?
Have you ever been in the position when your willy is so dry?
Right now.
And you have to get your willy wet. You need your wet willy. It's time to free willy. Let's free willy and get it wet.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Willie.
What's up?
Hi.
Hey, Jackie.
Hey.
I talked to you all day, but I'm in your ear now.
Oh, hey.
Hey. Hey, so interesting thing. I actually just checked on this the other day.
Yeah.
You know how if a show has a lot of like inappropriate content or something like that, they mark it on iTunes as like explicit.
Do they do that with ours?
They don't. It says clean lyrics next to it. I was amazed.
You were not after today's show.
And so happy to know that we can get away with pretty much anything on the show, and iTunes lets it slide.
Don't you dare. Now someone's going to report it.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
No. I also have another song to contribute.
And we're not like blue.
No.
We're just having
First of
conversations
all,
people need to
it's
have.
more people will listen if it says it's dirty.
I don't
They
know if
will.
that's true. This could be.
Is that your experience with your highly
believe
successful, world-changing podcast?
No, that's also clean.
No, I was looking at Jackie. I was looking at Jackie.
Oh. I also have
bastard.
I have a song I want to contribute as a doctor, as a
Okay.
potential doctor, top or bottom theme song.
Okay.
Which I'm very frustrated that this was missed.
Sing it, though. You
Any
need to
Kiss
sing it.
fans out there?
Yeah.
All right. It's going to take like 45 seconds to
you're
get to
old,
the part that I wanted to get to.
Coming at you.
Yeah.
It's Willie. This
Yeah.
is my Casey Kasem impression. It's Willie with a Kiss song. Yeah?
Here we go.
I'm sorry, are they called...
What? Don't worry, I'll sing the good part.
Only one I've ever had.
Yeah, take it away, Jackie.
Is this Dr. Feelgood?
Say I wanna let you free. Don't you know you'll be in misery?
Ready for it? Ready for it?
They call me
Top, Dr. Top, Dr. Bottom, whichever. It's interchangeable. Dr. Top or Dr. Bottom.
I like it.
You just insert it. You know, whichever one you want to insert, you insert it.
Insert it.
Yeah. Is the doctor in or out? You tell me. Is the doctor both? Is he in
Gene
and out?
Simmons of Kiss is calling his lawyers right now. I'm full of sin.
See?
In the
you're
end, you'll let me in.
I don't
Get
know
it?
what this
In the
look
end,
is you're
you'll
doing, Ross.
Then you can do.
Is anybody else world rocked by Willie talking like that?
Yeah, you're welcome.
You've never heard
That's
you
it.
say in and
That's it.
out so often.
In and out. Yeah. That's
Oh
what
my
our
God.
hamburgers are all about. You know
Good
that.
thing we're a clean podcast.
Yep. Yes, we are.
Thank God.
Beautiful.
All right.
That's all. Bye.
Why is he wearing a shirt? I'm not kidding.
I know.
What's the point?
I know. I've sent letters. All right, you guys, it's time for the one and only Black Attack.
Oh.
No, who did that?
A tuna frittata?
That is not the right button.
No, that is.
I'm rewriting Akuna Matata as a tuna frittata. I am. I'm doing.
Give us a little taste.
No, of a tuna frittata. No, that's all I've got so far. but it's-
Tuna frittata.
Sounds like a hit.
I like
yeah,
it.
it's gonna be about like stinky food or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. All right, here's Black Attack.
So, I want to shout out to a Straight Talk listener who shall remain nameless. She DM'd me saying that she's a single mom of 2 kids. She has a day job. She's also in school, and she's a stripper at night to make ends meet.
Nice.
So I wanted to say, she wanted to say how Straight Talk helps keep her mind at ease during those late nights between shifts as she feels like this is a no judgment zone.
It is a no judgment zone.
Right, which she has faced at a previous day job once from a manager once he found out that she worked as a stripper. So she heard me speak on Black China before when I spoke about big ups to her for helping Rob Kardashian, and I'm not mad about her hustle, and she was once a stripper, so you can't knock the strippers. So in the words of Tupac, keep your head up, mama. And I always have to say that just to be very frank, that is your pussy, and don't ever let nobody judge you for it. Like, I don't care how you use it, how you do it, and I've said this before on the show. I have prostitutes that are friends, strippers that are friends, and porn stars that are friends. How you get your coin is how you get your coin. As long as it doesn't mess with me and my well-being, I don't mind it. And I get a lot of these workers, but people in general that have these alternative jobs.
No judgment.
Yeah, no judgment at all. So I get it, and I have a bunch of friends that do it. Now, when it gets into human trafficking, that's a different thing,
Of
because
course.
any human that can force
No, if you're in
into it-
charge of your life.
Yeah, so any human that does human trafficking or keeps these women or people in that position, I feel should be castrated. Period, point blank. That's my opinion. But and I know I've said that before in my first episode ever, and I sent you a song.
I haven't.
And I said, if you watch Love and Hip Hop, don't think that's how all black people operate. But Cardi B was on there, and to go with this story, Cardi B started out as a stripper. She comes from Love and Hip Hop, and she came on the show as a wannabe rapper. But she wasn't ashamed to tell you that. And just recently, she signed a deal, $1 million deal with Atlantic Records. So, and this is her single, her new single called Lick, which is like my favorite song. So she started as a stripper, now she's making millions, and she says, oh, this is my song, it gets me in the zone. Like the corner. Hey. Hey, hey, Ratchet Ross, where you at, my dude? Come on.
I'm over here.
Super salad. We're super salad.
Hey. So, I say all that to say, look, same with Black China, Amber Rose. You all started out dancing. They've built $1 million businesses. Amber Rose is doing the slut walk in downtown. Black China's has 4 or 5 businesses over and beyond. So, no shame in what you do. Nobody's judging you. If you were taking care of your kids and your family, you're not killing anybody or robbing or stealing from anybody, and you're getting your money, that is your pussy, that is your power. Do what you want to do with it, mama, and thank you for DMing me.
Question. If we have strippers that listen to Straight Talk, do you think like they could do it like a deal for other straight talkers, like a couple more minutes on the dance if you say like kiss kiss or something like that?
Mark looking for the.
Oh.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that.
This goes out to all the strippers listening. If somebody whispers in your ear, kiss, kiss, you give them an extra minute.
Yeah.
That's your pussy.
Well, it's very similar to bottom shaming that we were talking about earlier. It's like,
yes.
Listen, what would the world be without bottoms? What would the world be without strippers? Everybody loves beautiful women taking their clothes off, or men. And it's like, you can't have it both ways. Everyone's getting off on it. And like you said, she's feeding her kids.
Amen.
You got to be creative in this world.
And I'll be the first to admit I've been a part of bottom shaming, and I get it. And I thought about it. I said, if people talk about tops the way we as top dudes talk about bottoms, we'd be all up in arms, because there's people that we see in the clubs and we call them smash the homie. If 4 of the homies we like, yo, we all fucked, we call them smash the homie. But it's wrong, and I'll admit it. So I'm not for bottom shaming anymore, but they got some good booty.
I've never heard smash the homie.
Really? I'm shocked.
Well, if it's like, if me, you, and Mark went out to the club and there was like, and you're gay, Mark, for this story, and Jackie, we're all out there and there's a dude that walks in, we'd be like, oh, you fuck, we call that smash the homie.
Like you all fucked him?
We all fucked him. So we say, oh, look, smash the homie's up in here tonight and he got a boyfriend.
Got it.
Yeah,
That's
so
not
that's
nice.
bottom shaming. I know, and I said
We don't like that.
I've admitted
And
that.
that's also slut shaming.
Yeah. We
True that.
don't shame on this show.
But with tops, you
Unless
don't
you-
do it. With
unless
tops, you
you're-
don't do it. So I get it.
Yeah.
And it's wrong. It's 100% wrong.
We are only intolerant if you disagree with us, like that caller earlier.
Oh my
Okay, all right. It's my pussy, and I'm choosing to use it for a minute, Mark. My pussy.
Snapchat me that pussy.
Good, Mark.
First of all, Diana went to McDonald's today, and she ordered a 6-piece chicken McNugget meal, and they said, we don't have that. We will only sell you 10 pieces. I think that's wrong, and that's why people are getting fat. Anyway, I don't really have much, so I did want to say I listened back to last week's episode. I already mentioned this to Ross, and there were a couple of factual errors when I couldn't call him because I was in the middle of the move thing.
No, you don't get to clear up the errors because we were scheduled to call
my
in.
minute, Mark.
No, my show. I just ended your minute. You don't get to call in because you were supposed to call in. We were scheduled. You would call in.
You never gave me the time.
Yes, I did. I did too. I did. I said 3:15.
I was in the middle of the move when you called me.
Look at your text.
Okay.
Okay. So no, you don't get to. You don't get to.
Oh,
sorry.
I was just going to say that was not the one fact that you got wrong, though, is that it's not.
You don't get to.
It wasn't a short sale. It was a bank owned.
Don't let him say it.
Real estate owned property.
I'm not afraid. I'm not. That's what a short sale is, kiddo.
No, they're different. Look them up. They're different.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway.
So did you hear me when I said you didn't get to because you were late? Because Mark, I gave you the platform to come and share and to talk there.
Well,
you
gave me the platform to what's the word when you ambush someone?
No, I didn't ambush you.
With Arlene.
You motherfucker. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
I called you before.
You didn't tell me Arlene was going to be on the phone.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
No, you
I
didn't.
did.
Arlene
I called
Cohen?
him before the show and I go, listen, I want to call and I want to talk about your thing and Arlene's going to be on the phone.
I didn't
and
hear
wanna
you say
make
Arlene then.
I did, and I want to make sure you're cool with me bringing it up because I know it's a thing, right?
Yeah.
And so you said, totally, not a problem.
Yes.
I said 3:15, great, you'll be there, right? And then you weren't there, and then you called me and had an issue with it. So don't tell me. Okay?
I didn't hear the Arlene part because I was in the middle of the move when you called me.
Pulling the curtain back to let even the audience know that, like, I'm not going to bring something up on the air.
No, yeah, I actually respected that very much, and I said thank you.
Because there are things that we are not for air, right?
Yes.
And
Right.
so then don't, after all of that, me treat you with kid gloves, come at me.
I wasn't coming at you. I was clearing up the one fact because there is a big difference between a short sale and a real estate owned sale. There's a big difference.
Okay. What are the differences?
That with a real estate owned, they're not on any kind of a time thing or anything. Usually, it's gone past foreclosure. It's gone past all that. There is an investor, and it's part of a fund now. And there's an asset manager that you have to get to who has a stack of these things on their thing. So,
Mark, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you prefer a short and fat sale or a long and thin sale?
Short and fat.
Okay. All right.
Aren't you
Thank
glad that, Mark, you brought this up?
Yeah. Well, I had nothing else for a minute, Mark. So,
I just
had the
don't.
McDonald's
I'm not comfortable with all this short sale shaming.
Oh, Jackie B.
Jackie B, you are a delight. You are a nasty and all treasure. If people want to follow you, they can find all your performance dates on your website, MissJackieB.com. You're performing Sunday, March 26th here in Los Angeles with Ms. Sherry Vine.
Yes.
And they can find tickets on your website and the other Bright thing that I can't remember.
Eventbrite.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay. Great. I love you. You are Jackie Beat on Twitter and Instagram and everything like that.
Yes.
I adore that you came in here. The tequila is La Gritona. And
So
it's
good tequila. So good.
Yeah. People have been enjoying it, I notice now. It's gone down quite a bit in the bottle.
Yes, yeah.
It's like Jackie on Jasper. It's gone down.
Yeah.
We want to thank Jasper, our listener, Black.Jasper. Dr. Bottom is his social media, Kiss Social.
Kiss.
Nikki Boyer is Nikki Boyer on Twitter and Nikki BTV on Instagram.
Thank you.
CJ is CJ Life, CJAYLYFE. I'm Hello Ross on everything. And the show is Butch Ricky.
Butch Ricky.
Or on Facebook, Straight Talk with Ross. You can also watch every episode. You can watch, if you're listening now, you can go back and watch and see what Jackie looked like in person, what I look like, and everything. Stop. You look gorgeous. You can see that at straighttalkwithross.com. Plus, whenever we have guests on, we put their information there. We have pictures of all the friends and family. You want to see what Arlene looks like? She's there. You want to see what Bill, the senior citizen gay movie critic, looks like? He's there. Everybody's there. Willie can always be found on my face. Or at WillSterling_. Did I forget anything?
No.
I think we're good.
Hi.
Right,
Mark is Bobby the Monkey.
Bobby the Monkey.
On Instagram and Twitter.
Actually,
and his website is I call late, I show up late, but I still want everything my way.
.com.
No, it's .org.
.org. I was going to say .org.
Sorry. And
G-O-V.
I really appreciate everybody's love. Thank you so much. You know, we are a no judgment zone, and we are a full love. And I look forward to this all the time. So thanks. You know, the world is an imperfect place. This is a perfect place to come and to be together. So thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Yay.
Bye.
Doobity-doo.